We all use electricity, but the burning of fossil fuels in conventional power stations contributes to world emissions of carbon dioxide, widely linked with global warming. We need a fuel source that is free, completely inexhaustible, and more importantly, 100% environmentally safe. Wind power, one of the cleanest and greenest of all commercial methods of generating electricity. It is infinite, abundant, and regarded as the UK's most promising renewable energy source. Carno and Taffili in Wales, home to two of National Wind Power's wind farms. During the planning stages, the local community's concerns were of great importance.
We were basically told the time it would take to put the wind farm together, how long it would be there, and what sort of effects, if any, it may have on us.
Yes, I think the two main concerns of local people would be the possible noise generated by the wind farm, and also the possibility of the ruining of the landscape.
The majority of people at the beginning were sort of concerned about how it would look overlooking the village, but since they've gone up, there's been very little comment at all.
A wind farm does represent change to what people are used to, but repeated surveys show that 2/3 of people support development of wind farms across the UK. Local support for wind power increases even more once a farm is operational.
Into it and found all the fors and againsts, and I didn't really find a strong reason for not having a wind farm.
Well, I prefer the wind power to either nuclear or coal because it's a lot cleaner. Yes, I think I would prefer that other than that power station stuck on a hill. Yeah.
I lived here 18 months. I bought the house when it was brand new and the windmills were already there. And actually it was one of the reasons we picked it. We've certainly never heard a single sound since we've been here, no matter which way the wind direction.
Having worked among the turbines a lot, I don't consider the noise to be excessive, and it's getting less with the different generations of turbines. These, as one can tell, are extremely quiet. The idea that people couldn't live in the area because of the noise seems to be quite ludicrous these days.
Colin Small is a local ecologist in Carno and is responsible for assessing the possible environmental effects of a wind farm.
As far as environmental changes on the moor are concerned, there seem to be very little. We did a 2-year study on bird strike and similar things on another wind farm in Montgomeryshire, and the only possible casualty was one snipe, and that one wasn't certain. So I don't think we can say they are a danger to birds.
Wind farms also bring the benefits of rural diversification for local farmers like Gwyndav Thomas.
The amount of ground that has gone to build a wind farm is so small, you wouldn't miss it anyway. Even the sheep now are using them as shelter on bad weather, or when it's hot, even in the shade, they sleep. You can see them lying by the side of them.
Wind farm construction can also bring local economic benefits and job opportunities to an area. Of the 12 wind farms National Wind Power has built in the UK, it estimates that about a quarter of the cost of each was spent with local contractors from the region. Typically, for a 20 megawatt project, this represents about £3 to £4 million. Once a wind farm is operating, it is National Wind Power's policy to set up community funds to help support local projects.
As a community, we've gained beneficially. I mean, obviously we receive a large sum of money every year from National Wind Power, and of course all this money is spent directly within the community itself, where the school have benefited, playgroup, the Millennium Committee, the Senior Citizens Club and various other organisations.
Well, National Wind Power have been very good financially towards the school. We've had money towards a computer. We've also had a camcorder. They've also let the children have a trip to a wind farm to see the windmills and see the setup and to see for themselves how big they are, what noise they make, and just to give them a chance to make their own views on the things.
With wind energy, there is no hidden environmental cost. Even at the end of a farm's 20-year lifespan, it can either be rebuilt with local approval or dismantled and removed, with no legacy of pollution to pass on to future generations.
Yes, I think any modern-day council must support any form of energy which is environmentally friendly. Wind farms will play, I think, in the future a significant part in that process.
Using wind as a form of electricity from an environmental point of view, it's got to be a good thing.
I think it's a clean source of energy and it's a natural energy as well, so why not?
Well, I think it is the way forward.